Good morning, guys. This is where I camped last night. I did not make it to PVC. Thankfully, those gentlemen gave me a little bit of water, so I had enough that I just stopped here. I was only about a mile from the cafe and it was still open, but I was just dead. So I just drank the rest of the water they gave me and then just went to my tent. Woke up in a frozen tent, like under some power lines near a road, a lot of noise, but I was still so happy to get it. Definitely a classic dehydrated thru hiker move there. So, but yeah, thankfully it worked out. So now I just got to slow poke it because I'm still needing some water. I just got to walk a mile to the cafe, and then hopefully things will be good. I'm planning on getting a hot meal, maybe some orange juice. That sounds so good right now. Definitely not coffee. I don't think that would be the right thing. And of course some water. So yeah, they got a little path here just for the thru hikers to get to the cafe. So I'm about to hike down that. Just texted with Chris. He's coming that way. He camped on the other side of the road a little way. So I told him I would have came to him, but it was just too far. It was like another 0.7, I think. So that was just impossible. So yeah, sun's out. So it looks like a pretty nice day today so far. So yeah, I survived. Definitely a lesson learned. Definitely got to stay hydrated better. I did drink, like, in my defense, did drink like 6 liters of water yesterday, but I also kind of got what I deserved in some sense, and this will tell you a lot about like not saying stupid stuff. But when we were at the last water yesterday getting water, there was an older gentleman there, real nice gentleman. We were talking about water, and I kind of threw out there, he's like, I'm worried I'm not gonna have enough. I said, he's a first time thru hiker, and I said, you know, inexperienced thru hikers worry about not having enough water. I said, but experienced thru hikers, they worry about carrying too much water for the weight. So the big lesson learned there is he is one of the two gentlemen that gave me some water last night. So I don't know if he even remembers that conversation, but like I was like, I couldn't hardly drink that water because my foot was in my mouth. But oh my gosh, but definitely a lesson learned there. So anyway, we got some changes coming up today. We're working out some final details. We have made some plans with the weather coming in tonight. And tomorrow looks like several inches of snow, just basically another out of wild snowstorm. So I'll get back with you once we get some details planned out. Maybe show you a little bit of the cafe. I got to definitely thaw out my tent. I thaw it out so then I can dry it because it's just frozen now. Like, I actually brought gloves with me this time. I should have used them to put my tent up, but I forgot I had them. So anyway, I'm gonna slow poke it to the cafe and hope that it's close. It's a mile. I know how far it is, but sometimes a mile can seem very long. So we'll see when we get there. We do have this nice little trail all the way from the trail to the cafe, which is right there, which is cool because it eliminates you having to walk down that not sketchy, but just busy road. Doesn't look like it has much of a shoulder. So yeah, that's a nice idea. This is one of the more famous places on the trail for sure. Supposedly has the best burger. I'm gonna be here for breakfast, but you never know. May stay for lunch too. You never know when you're hiking what's gonna happen. But we shall see. Okay, peeps, we are heading to Idlewild. We got a nice, lovely trail angel, Miss Sandy, taking us there. She's super popular on trail. She has great comments on Far Out. She seems to be an excellent driver, which is good. We got Chris over there. Hey, say what's up. Our new friend Ranger. Hey. We're trying to talk into going with us, but we're not sure. She's got a plane ticket or something. She just finished a section. We got Wynn up there, who was one of the people that saved my life last night by giving me some water. We got a group. So we're headed to Idlewild. I will update you more when we get there because we have had a big change of plans. Okay, peeps, another update. Just trying to finalize our plans before I got with you to let you know what's happening. But yeah, some pretty big changes to the hike. There's actually a group of 5 of us that have decided, and a lot of the hikers are doing this or doing some scenario similar to this or something like everybody. Idlewild's getting pounded with snow again this weekend, so we're not gonna be able to hike San Jacinto. So basically we're like at mile 152. So the plan is we're going to flip up, and for the first time in my life, I'm gonna hike Sobo on a trail. Yeah, we're gonna flip up all the way to Walker Pass, which is like mile 653, I think. It's closing in on the Sierras. It's pretty close, but we think that the weather is pretty good in that up there in that area for the most part. Or nothing we don't think we can do, with just basically with our spikes and our trekking poles. So that's what we're hoping at least, but we'll see how it goes. So anyway, we're planning to start there tomorrow. It's gonna be like a 5-day stretch. Not a lot of water, so it's gonna be kind of a tough one. I'm feeling better, if that helps. Chris actually, he and his wife, who I now call Pepper Spray, that is her new trail name. Chris still does not have a trail name, but they have been so nice to bring us to their home and let us like resupply, and we had places to sleep and showers and stuff. There's 5 of us. It was Java and Goodwater that I know from the AT, me and Chris, as you guys already know, and a new gentleman named Wynn, who's very cool. He's from California, a very, very nice gentleman. It's his birthday today, actually, so happy birthday, Wynn. But yeah, we've had a good day doing resupplies. We 3 AT hikers got a chance to shake down both Chris and Wynn's packs, which was pretty fun. I do enjoy that. So there's a little bit of not fisticuffs, but there's a little bit of arguments about things. But when all was said and done, Wynn and Chris, between them, dropped over 4 pounds each out of their pack, which is like 2 whole liters of water. So that's really good. So yeah, they're gonna be a little bit lighter when we hike out. Like I said, 5-day stretch coming up. Yeah, I can't thank them enough. They have been amazing. Pepper Spray, Chris's wife, like she fixed my pack for me, sewed it up. Like she made us dinner. Like it is incredible. I will say this is the best hostel I've been to so far. The Pepper Spray hostel, I call it, because yeah, they've just been amazing. Really taking care of us. Don't even, I met Chris I know Chris a little bit because we've hiked together for a few days at least, but like when we just met him yesterday, like, or a couple days ago. So like, yeah, it's the hiking community is awesome. So yeah, enjoying the time here. I want to give a special shout out to Mimi. That is Chris's mother. She is watching, I think from Texas or somewhere. She's been watching my videos. So really appreciate you watching, Mimi. Thanks so much. You got an awesome son, awesome daughter-in-law. Awesome dogs. They got a couple of dogs that are pretty awesome too. So yeah, we've been hanging out and getting things done and watching the weather. We think we can go back tomorrow. Kind of snowed everywhere. We're watching it just to make sure, but yeah, I think we should be going back tomorrow. So yeah, I'll just wrap this up here. I know this is kind of just a kind of a boring update video, but yeah, I'm feeling better. We got a new plan. We like this plan for a lot of reasons. Basically, we're hiking 500 miles back here, but once we get back to this area, to Idlewild, basically we're going to be able to go all the way. We're sure by that point that San Jacinto will be melted off and be okay for us to hike on it. So that'll be like 4 or 5 weeks from now, probably 5, basically 100 miles a week roughly. And so we'll be able to connect with our footsteps going southbound, and we'll basically have completed the first 653, if all goes well. You know how it is with me especially, but if all goes well, we will have completed the first 653, and we will go back up to Walker Pass and start heading north, just basically on the same time frame that we would have been normally. So it'll give us a good chance to check out the Sierras and see what's going on there. So I think it's going to work out really good. It was actually Java and Goodwater were doing this first. Kind of had the idea, and then we were talking about maybe renting a car or something, and then Chris's wife just volunteered to help us out like tremendously. Like some of the best trail magic I've ever had. Like I said, feeding us, we get showers, a bed to sleep on. Like you can't beat it. Like yeah, it's unbelievable. So yes, super thanks to them. Another hello to Miss Mimi. And I guess I'm gonna wrap this episode up here. Probably have a few pictures to show, but not much. I'm sorry this episode's not that great, but tomorrow we'll be starting at Walker Pass. We're gonna be out for 5 days. I was worried about not having enough battery, so I bought another battery bank. The only thing this did kind of finagle with was where my resupply boxes and my bounce boxes are. So mainly meds I'm kind of interested in, so I'm gonna have to, hopefully I can call, I've got them in Big Bear now, my bounce box, which is where we were gonna be probably in the next couple of weeks. So I'm gonna try to call that post office tomorrow and see if I can get them to send it up the trail somewhere else. So other than that, it's not a big issue. Pepper Spray is gonna take us to trail tomorrow. So yeah, and she's picked me up like 2 or 3 times now. Y'all know she's been awesome. So, but yeah, I know it's tough, like not being able to just hike straight through and do what you want all the time. Like, but it is what it is. We don't want to do anything super dangerous, and nobody does. Everybody's doing something different. Some people have just locked down at Idlewild for over a week. I mean, some people have even went to the Arizona Trail just to be hiking and try to stay in shape while they wait because they don't want to flip or anything. So yeah, it'll be my first time flipping, but I'm pretty excited. So anyway, I'll quit rambling. I'll get back with you guys in the next video. Appreciate you watching, and peace out.